Hello, I'm Charles Craig, chairman of this year's United Way campaign in Stevens County. Last year, United Way agencies helped almost 10,000 people in need among the 25,000 who call Stevens County home. Here are just a few of those agency stories.
Hello, my name is Kelly Hunter. I'm the center manager here at the Toccoa-Stevens County Literacy Council. We are an educational organization and member of Pro-Literacy, who supports and promotes the teaching of literacy skills, primarily to those persons reading at or below the 6th grade reading level. The Toccoa-Stevens County Literacy Council believes that all people should have the opportunity to enhance their personal, family, and community lives through literacy skills. Our literacy programs seek to develop attitudes which will enable a person to live a fuller life. Our primary objective is to offer free literacy services to the Stevens County community members, such as Maria, who grew up in another country and never went to school. She is now reading and writing in English in her 2nd workbook. We are assisting Charlene, who is almost 60 years old, and Bobby, who is facing a possible layoff, work toward their lifetime goals of earning their GEDs. We have classes for English speakers of other languages, parenting classes, and basic computer literacy classes. We are very proud of our center where learning and growing take place. United Way dollars keep our doors open to the more than 150 people who use our services each year. Without these funds, we would not have a place for volunteer tutors, teachers, and learners to meet. Thank you, United Way of Stevens County.
We're here at Reins of Life today to talk about our horse therapy program. Horse therapy in this instance involves using a counselor, a horse professional, and trained therapy horses working together to reach out to individuals in our community. We're going to be talking about Kelsey today and with Kelsey today. She's a young lady who's been in our program for the last year, and I'd like for her to tell you about how ELF has impacted her life.
When I first came to Shepherd's Hill and started working with ELF in EAP with Reins of Life, I was very angry and very upset. I hated my life, I hated my parents, I hated God, and I wasn't at peace with myself. And through working with ELF and doing EAP at Reins of Life, I've found myself and I've found who God wants me to be, and I've established relationships with my horse and with my parents that I never thought that I could have, and especially with God. It teaches a lot about how to have a relationship and how to trust, which relationships are totally based on trust. And it's a neat parallel because ELF has to trust me when we're working with each other, not to lead him into danger and not to do anything that would hurt him. He has to understand that I have the best intentions for him and that I'm not gonna make him sprain his leg or lead him over something that he can't accomplish. And it took a long time for us to form that relationship, and it takes a lot of work. But I've discovered that it's the same with my relationship with my parents, who I've never had a really, really good relationship with up until now, that they love me and that they want the best for me, and I need to trust that they're going to do what they know is best for me, even when I don't understand. In the same way that ELF can't always understand what I'm doing, I will never understand totally what my parents are doing because they're older than me and they know more than me and they're wiser than me, and just like I know more than ELF. EAP with Reins of Life has changed my life.
I'd like to thank the United Way of Stevens County so much for their continued support of our programs. Without you, we really could not do everything that we do every day. Thank you so much.
The Toccoa Soup Kitchen has existed in Stevens County for 25 years to feed the hungry and provide emergency shelter for those in need due to domestic abuse and fire. Requests for emergency shelter are referred to us through the Toccoa Police Department. We provide 3 lunches and 3 breakfasts a week to those in need, as well as supplying donated pizzas for dinner each week to those who request them. The Soup Kitchen served 11,000 meals in 2011 and expect to serve over 12,000 during 2012. We also have a clothes closet open 1 day a week that offers free clothing that has been donated by people in the community and Habitat for Humanity. The Soup Kitchen has developed a special relationship over the years with Toccoa Falls College. Each year, many students at the Falls fulfill their mandatory community service requirements by coming in on Saturdays for 3.5 hours to cook, clean, serve, work on special organizational projects, meet with and listen to our clients, and provide music. Many continue to volunteer after their requirement has been met. All of the services we provide to Stevens County residents in need would not be possible without the gracious generosity of the United Way. The funding we receive through the United Way covers at least 1/3 of the Toccoa Soup Kitchen's operating expenses. We would like to extend our thanks to the United Way of Stevens County for their continued support of the Toccoa Soup Kitchen.
As you can see, the 13 United Way agencies in Stevens County are working hard to help area residents meet their basic needs, and your donation is a tremendous help. As always, 99 cents out of every dollar raised in Stevens County stays in Stevens County. So please, give what you can and remember what it means to live united. Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, and united. When we reach out a hand to help one, we influence the well-being of all. That's what it means to live united.